So I got up extra early this morning and I've already run my errands and I just felt like filming a video, and I thought it would be fun to film a little bit more of a relaxed video, and a few people have tagged me to do the sweater weather tag. It was Essie Button, Lisette's Beauty, Jem or Jerica, and Chelsea Madonna. So I will have their videos listed down below. This tag has a few makeup and style questions and then just some random ones tossed in. So I'm going to start with question number 1. I just got my fall candles last week, so I've only been burning them for a little bit. My girlfriend Karen got me a candle from Sydney Hale for my birthday, and Sydney Hale is a locally owned business, all hand-poured candles. I loved the one she got me, and so I saw they came out with some fall scents, so I went and bought 2 of them. And the one I have burning in the background is cocoa and espresso, and it smells amazing. And the other one I bought is clementine and clove, and clementine and clove smells like Christmas to me. So I have been loving burning these in my house, and I'm going to continue as we go through the fall. So I drink tea year-round, but when it gets cold outside, I love hot chocolate. And a recommendation from my same friend Karen is the Silly Cow Farms hot chocolate. And last year she bought me a bottle of the chocolate truffle flavor, and I just recently bought the marshmallow swirl. This is the most decadent, thick hot chocolate I have ever tried. I think she buys hers at Whole Foods, and I just found this at World Market. So if you have either one of those stores and you love hot chocolate, you have to try this brand. Growing up, there was a nursery where my mom would go to buy flowers, and when fall rolled around, it transformed itself into a pumpkin patch. So I have a memory of going to the pumpkin patch, and like back in the corner, there was a giant pile of dirt, or at least I think it was dirt, maybe it was mulch, I'll have to ask my mom, but the parents could let the kids go and dig through the dirt to find cheapy prizes. And I have a distinct memory of digging through the dirt and coming across this giant plastic glow-in-the-dark spider ring, and I just thought this is the greatest day ever that I have found this ring. So that's one memory I have. And then as an adult, Jeremy and I got married in August, and then that following fall we went down, I think just for one night, to Colonial Williamsburg, and we stayed at the cheapest motel there was, but we had an amazing dinner. And the next day we woke up and just went through all the shops and the candy stores, and all the leaves had changed colors, and that's where the College of William and Mary is, and it's a beautiful campus. I just remember thinking that was so fun, and I don't think I've been back since then, but I do want to go because it is beautiful down in Williamsburg. For that, I'm going to go with dark lips, and my combination today is MAC's Burgundy Lip Liner. So I outlined my lips and then filled them in, and I topped it off with a matte lipstick from MAC, and this is in the shade Diva, and I've been wearing this combination a lot lately. I actually didn't bring down a perfume to answer this question. I recently purchased this small travel-sized bottle of the Pureology Fresh Approach Dry Condition Spray. My hair gets so dry on the ends, especially during winter. So I've been carrying this in my purse to kind of give a little bit of hydration, and it's very scented. It kind of smells like a cologne my dad has, but a little bit more of a feminine version. And I love the scent, and it does really linger through the hair. So this is nice to just keep in your bag and kind of freshen up throughout the day. At some point in my childhood, I must have tried a sweet potato and decided that it was my most detested of all foods. So for the longest time, I didn't eat them. But recently, I have come to decide that they are one of my favorite foods. So I am really looking forward to sweet potatoes for Thanksgiving dinner. And actually, my friend Tessa, who has a cooking channel here on YouTube, just posted the most delicious looking sweet potato casserole. And she made all of the sweet potatoes, but then for toppings, she did these stripes, and it alternated between this nut and brown sugar and marshmallow topping. And you just did the stripes all the way across the casserole so that when you serve it to your guests, no matter what topping they prefer for sweet potatoes, everyone is happy. So I think I'm gonna make that for my contribution to Thanksgiving dinner, and I will have Tessa's video and recipe listed down below. So the temperature can fluctuate so vastly here in Northern Virginia. Just this week, we had a couple really mild days, and then we had one day that was so bitterly cold. But one thing that we always get no matter what is the beautiful fall foliage. I mean, some of these trees look like they are on fire. They are that red. And I love the ones that are just that really bright pop of yellow as you're driving by. I think I would have a really hard time if we ever had to move somewhere that didn't get all the seasons, because that is one of my favorite things to watch the leaves change throughout the year. So far this season, I have gotten a ton of use out of this sweater. It's from the Loft, and it's white and navy stripes, and I don't know how you would describe it. It's very loose weaves, meaning you can kind of see through it. So when I wear it casually, I will wear it with just a plain undershirt. But I have also been wearing it to work, and on those days, I wear it over top of a chambray shirt. And I actually really like how you can see the collar coming out of that. So that's my most worn sweater so far, but I did just recently buy a sweater. This one is from Target. Yes, it has a bell on it. Let me show it to you so you can get the full effect. Because yes, it does have little bows sewn on at the bottom. I saw this and I knew it was gonna have to come home with me, so that is gonna be my Christmas sweater this year. The nail polish I wanted to mention is another friend recommendation, this time from my friend Sarah. And she came to visit me at work last Saturday, and she was wearing this color from Essie called Sable Collar. And it's gorgeous. It's kind of a murky plum, and from far away it just looks like a plain cream. But when you get up close, it has the most gorgeous kind of pinky rose shimmer running through it. And the formula is really nice. I've had it on my nails for a couple days already, and it still looks really good. I don't know if it comes from being the oldest, because not only am I the oldest out of my siblings, I'm also the oldest out of all of my cousins, and I'm just kind of a worrier. So when I see kids jumping into large piles of leaves, I just think immediately that someone has left a rake underneath of it, or there's a rock and someone's gonna get hurt. So jumping in large piles of leaves gives me anxiety, so I guess football games just win by default. For the first time ever, I can say skinny jeans. I have found that the Loft petite, curvy, super skinnies just fit so well. They're super comfortable. They come up high enough that I'm not yanking them up all day. So I have two pairs of those, one in a dark wash and then one in a black wash, and I wear them all the time. So these boots are kind of my pitiful attempt at emulating Rachel from Makeup Never Sleeps style. She does these outfit of the days where she's always wearing these super cool Steve Madden combat boots, and I went and tried those on and they looked terrible and kind of ridiculous on me. I think they just came up too high, so they cut my leg off in a weird area. But these are a lot more plain and simple, and they're from Target, and they only come up a little bit above my ankle, so they're a lot more flattering, and I love that they have this zipper detailing on the back. So I've been wearing these a ton. I probably lose a little bit of cool points because when I wear them with polka dotted knee-high socks to keep myself warm. But I have really been liking those, and they're great, especially when the weather is not fantastic, because they're really sturdy so you're not slipping around. Go to Starbucks, I always order the same thing, and that is an iced chai tea latte. It's my absolute favorite, and I order it year around. And at one point last fall, I had ordered and paid, and I was waiting for the barista to hand me my drink when she looked up and said, "Oh no, we've run out of the chai tea concentrate. Can I make you another drink instead?" And I said that was fine, and so in place, she made me a pumpkin spice latte. So as I was reaching for the drink, I was already a little bit turned off because the iced cups are see-through, and the color of a pumpkin spice latte is kind of a murky, pumpkin-y orange, so I didn't like that. And then when I got the drink, it was so sweet, way too sweet for me. Although I can see why people like the pumpkin spice latte, I think I'll stick with chai tea for myself. I think I mentioned in another video that I'm currently playing at catch up with Doctor Who. So when I have time to watch TV, that is what I like to watch. But as for a show that actually came back for fall, Jeremy and I love Top Chef. And this season is taking place in New Orleans, and it's pretty good. Although I don't think any season will ever come close to Las Vegas. That was my absolute favorite season. I get super into it as it goes throughout the competition. So the first sweater weather tag I watched was from Estee, and I thought it was so cool that she mentioned London Grammar. I actually saw them when they came to play in DC at the end of summer, and me and my friend already have tickets to see them when they come back sometime in the spring. So if you haven't checked out London Grammar, I will put a link to their music down below. As for myself, when I think of fall music, I want something that's really warm, and for some reason during this time I always pull out Fleet Foxes. So if you haven't heard of Fleet Foxes, I will have their music listed down below as well. All right, those are all of my answers to the sweater weather tag. Thank you to everyone who tagged me, and I'm gonna quickly tag a couple people. I would love if Amanda Kathleen 07, Her Late Night Cravings, Kristen Game, Mugwump 05, and Synonyms for Optimism would all do this, because I would love to hear your answers. And if you haven't been tagged yet and would like to do this video, please do it and let me know, because I would like to watch yours as well. So I think that's everything I have for today's video. I'm going to start working on my gift guide for beauty lovers, and that will be up on Wednesday. And if that video is not too long, I thought it would be so fun to include some gift wrapping ideas as well. So thank you as always for watching, and I will see you in my next video.